Namaste, everyone, and welcome to the second Anchor to Light meditation for Monday. So, before we start, let's ask for divine blessing to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master hosui, maha, guja, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so be it. Right, so I hope you were able to join us this morning. We talk about expanding the spiritual connection. And oftentimes people say, oh yeah, I'm connected, I'm one, I'm connected with God, I'm connected with all, I don't need to know everything, I don't need to do anything. We already talked about it, just as a quick recap. Everybody is connected, there's no doubt. The question is, how connected? If somebody on dial-up is connected to the internet, somebody on broadband is also connected. And the experience is totally different. Okay? So if you have a savage, they still have a spiritual connection. Otherwise, the body would be dead. Remember, the soul, the spiritual self, gives life to the body. I am the mover of the body. The anima. The body won't move without the animating factor, the soul. So that's with a savage. With a saint, the same thing. You have the spiritual self also controlling the body. The difference is, this is just having the body alive, but not necessarily controlling the body. The body is just like its own, for lack of a better term, animal, its own machine, that it's doing stuff, emotionally, mentally. That's the savage. In the case of a saint, you have the connection, but the soul is able to control the movement of the body, the feelings that are created, and the thoughts that are created. Both are connected. The question is, which one is more connected, that there's movement of data enough that there will be control of the spiritual self over everyday life. Okay? So that was the talk this morning. Now, tonight, I was going through my teacher's book. This is, which I will always recommend. This is like mind-blowing experience. The Spiritual Essence of Man, the Chakras, and the Inverted Tree of Life. Okay. Anyway, I was going through it. I was going, what would be an interesting topic? And I come across the heart center, the heart. You have the front heart and the back heart. And for some of you who are new, you know, the 11 major chakras are reflected in the 11 sephiro of, I hope I'm saying that right. You know, you have a Chinese dude speaking Hebrew. Okay, 11 centers, 11 power centers. And these 11 power centers correspond to the 11 major chakras. Okay? So some of you who are still stuck with the 7 chakras, well, time to upgrade. Okay? Anyway, you have more than 7 chakras. We already established that. In fact, the book, The Chakras, written by Charles Ledbetter, where a lot of this started 200 some years ago from the East, from India, that was brought to the West to the school called Theosophy. Even Charles Ledbetter said, if you read the back of the book, which nobody reads the book, they don't read. They just say, oh, chakras, there's 7. First of all, most people think that the chakras are 7 colors the rainbow, which, if you read that book, you look through it, each chakra is multicolored, just like these guys. Okay? Now, it's also interesting that in the back of the book, he does say there are more than 7 chakras, but he just mentioned 7. So, again, the 7 chakras are good, they're interesting, you know, it helps people who are new. Ooh, 7 chakras, 7 colors the rainbow, 7 notes of music, 7 days, 7 glands. It helps people have a starting point in learning your spiritual anatomy. It's just like learning ABCD. Don't get stuck with it. Learn to put words together, learn to put sentences together, paragraphs together, and read novels. Yeah? To be stuck with the 7 chakras is like stuck with ABCD. You're growing more. Try to learn more. Okay? Anyway, so it's interesting. If you take it many steps further, he also mentions that the 11 major chakras are part of your traditional Chinese medicine acupuncture point system. And the back heart, which is directly behind your sternum, directly behind the back heart chakra, is called Ling Tai. Ling is soul. Tai is the platform. Okay? By the way, for some of you who have done a lot of different healing modalities, I know a lot of you do Reiki. Reiki, Rei, is written the same Chinese character, Japanese character, identical. Ki is Chi, also same character. The interesting part is in Chinese, we don't call it Reiki, we call it ling chi. Identical words. And the word Rei, actually in Chinese, Ling, is a word for Ling Hun, meaning soul, spiritual self. So if you have somebody who says, oh, I don't really believe in the soul or spiritual self, I'm doing Reiki, you might have to re-examine what you think. Okay? Just want to put it out there. Now, so it says Ling Tai. Ling, the word Ling is the same word. Ling is soul. Tai is platform. Now, why is the heart related to the soul? It's something like this. The soul, the spiritual self, is permeating your body. So the body is within the soul. I know some of you are like, what? The body is inside the soul. So in other words, just imagine you have a brilliant light, the soul is inside. I'm sorry, the body is inside. So the soul enters the body, goes through the body and radiates outwards. So it's interpenetrating the body. It's just like if I throw a bucket, no, not throw a bucket. Okay, let me get the order here, right? If I throw a sponge into a bucket of water, at some point, the sponge is wet and interpenetrated by the water. So the water both inside the sponge and outside the sponge. So just imagine the bucket is the soul. Now, why is it called platform of the soul? Platform is something that you stand on, you go upwards. You don't put a platform and go downwards. So it's like a metaphor saying the heart is the platform to reach your spiritual self. Okay? Now, not the only platform, but it's one of the predominantly, how do you call this? More efficient platforms to reach your soul. In other words, there are many pathways to spiritual enlightenment. One is through chanting mantras. One is doing service. So, right? You have Japa Yoga, which is your union with yourself, your higher self. Japa is through chanting. You have Karma Yoga, which is yoga of action. And then you have Bhakti Yoga. The word Bhakti means devotion. You cannot have devotion without the heart. So when it says platform of the soul, essentially what it's saying is one of the fastest or more efficient ways to experience oneness with your higher soul is through your heart. That's why you have people who don't know a lot of spiritual teachings, but they're genuinely devoted to God. They experience stillness and bliss. Because the heart triggers the crown. And the crown is the opening where that massive amount of spiritual light comes in. Now, I don't have the image here for you, but in the classes we talk about this. The heart chakra, part of it is anatomical, spiritual anatomy. The heart chakra is basically red and gold. I don't have a picture here, do I? Let me think. Maybe I do. Okay. The heart chakra is red and gold. And the red is the core, gold are the petals. So if I give you a picture here, it might be easier to see. Almost there. All right, here we go. So that's what the heart chakra looks like. I know some of you say, I thought it was green. There's no green in the heart. It's actually red in the middle, gold at the edges. That's why you notice when you love someone or they love you, when you're with them, you have this warm, fuzzy feeling. Because when you love someone, your heart expands. As the heart chakra expands, that red part starts to spread out thinly and then wrap around the aura of the other person. That red turns into pink. So red, as you know, is warm. So when that light pink enters your aura, you just feel like, ah. And then when somebody's very loving, they have a tendency to be very generous. When somebody's very generous, you say they have a big heart. You don't say, oh, you're so generous, you have a green heart. No, you have a big heart. Because in ancient times, people could see when a person is very, very generous, their heart chakra is very big. Okay? So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of why the heart chakra is red. Now, anatomically, energetically, of course, you have a red core and 12 golden petals. Now, your crown chakra looks almost the same, with one major difference. So the heart is red with golden edges. The crown, the middle portion, is identical. Red with golden petals. So essentially, the crown chakra looks like this. Just imagine the core is identical to the heart. It's red with 12 golden petals. Then below it, okay, you've seen flowers that are like multi-layered. So just imagine you have red and gold, and you have a bigger flower around it with 960 petals of violet and all the different colors. A lot of it is violet. That's why when you're meditating, some of you see, wow, I see the brilliant light. Ooh, I also see violet. Then I see gold. You notice that? Now, why are we talking about this? When it says that your heart is the platform of the soul, most likely, again, this is my teacher talking, so I'm just using my limited understanding of it to explain it to you. Because if you want to trigger the crown, there are many ways to do it. As we said, you can chant, you can do service. But one of the fastest ways to trigger the crown is if your heart chakra gets so activated because you have so much love and compassion for others, that red and gold, as it spins, it triggers the red and gold that's on the crown. Remember, they're identical. So when this guy gets triggered, it triggers this guy, which makes the crown spin so quickly, makes it opening up like a gigantic lotus flower. That's when the massive amounts of divine energy come in. That's when you're like blissing out of your mind. Some of you are meditating, start doing this stuff, and then you start doing this, and then you start, drooling. No, I'm kidding. You get the idea? So when it says platform the heart, it's like one of the fastest ways. Step on it, you go higher. Ling, Tai. Ling is soul. Tai is like the platform. That's why I like when I go to Taiwan or go to other places where people speak Chinese. They say, oh, Tai. Stand on that platform. They don't say, stand that platform to go down. They go, stand that platform to go up. Make sense? So that said, that's one of the reasons why I remember Master Cho said, if the world, the majority of the population were to practice meditation twin heart on a regular basis, that's how you transform the world. Because it's one of the fastest ways. As the heart gets triggered, the crown gets triggered, more divine energy comes down, most people will experience who they really are, and they'll realize, I am the soul, the spiritual self. I'm interconnected with everyone, regardless of religion, race, color, belief system. We're all connected because we're all spiritual selves. If that's the case, then, if we're all interconnected, if I beat you up, energetically affects me too, because we're connected. It's just like you're not going to take your right hand and take a hammer and bang your left hand. It's the same body. And the way he explained is, that's why if you have more and more souls doing meditation twin hearts, they will realize who they really are. And that is how you transform the world. That's how you'll have peace among all different traditions, different peoples, different genders, different belief system. Until people realize they're connected, there'll always be divisions and fights. But if you realize you're interconnected, then you go, okay, doing something to you, doing something to me. Okay, I think we should get along. Get the idea? That's that division called racism, division between political system, gender, sex, belief system. All of that is because the heart chakra is not activated enough. Because if the heart chakra is not activated enough, you have a tendency to see the differences. So you have a tendency to want to fight and want to argue. But when the heart chakra gets activated, number one, there's more love and compassion. This guy triggers this guy. When this guy gets triggered, the crown chakra opens up more. This is universal love, and you're more spiritually connected. You go, yeah, you believe in eating with a spoon. I believe in eating with chopsticks. But we're still eating. Okay, let's enjoy the meal. Get the idea? Instead of saying, you are such a useless guy. Why are you using 2 sticks when you can use a spoon? And the guy on the other side says, oh yeah, but my chopsticks are hollow so I can suck the soup. Why you use the spoon? I know it's dumb, but anyway, you get the point. If we're both eating, you use the chopstick, I use spoon, who cares? As long as food reach mouth, that's all we care. So instead of focusing on that, what do we focus? Oh yeah, this is just food. Let's have a nice conversation. How's your day? How's life? Good? Great. You're not going to say, yeah, I don't like talking to you because you're not using a spoon. Stupid people do that. Right? Nobody would. But in big picture, that's what people do. That's why they argue, they fight. They say, oh, my religion says this, your religion says that. Instead of saying, I think your religion, my religion says the same thing. We should treat each other nicely. So when we just do that, enjoy our meal. The heart is the platform of the soul. That is that. So when you do our meditation, Twin Hearts, don't do it mechanically. May the earth be blessed. Come on, are we done yet? Let's do the Om in the silence. That part is very, very important. As I shared with you in the previous videos, don't be like me. When I first started, I was so impatient. I didn't understand what it's for. May the earth be blessed. Man, this is a long blessing. Let's put our hands out and chant Om. I want to practice it. Still not this blessing stuff. Fast forward. Yeah, exactly. So, anyway. Yeah, good thing that my teacher was patient with me. Otherwise, I would have been gone a long time ago. Finally, it caught up. I did understand. Oh, okay. So it's important. Let's bless with the heart. Got it? Now, when we first learned meditation, Twin Hearts, we did not raise our hands. Okay? This is just a little insight for you. It used to be when you meditated, we would project the energy straight from the heart center. Well, I know someone will be, yeah, why are you raising your hands, man? The way we do it is we just shoot it out of the heart, shoot it out of the chakra, shoot it out of this, shoot it out of that. Okay, I have news for you. My teacher doesn't do anything for no purpose. So, we'll give you extra information here. I don't have a prop here, but just look at my hand, okay? Now, the heart chakra, just imagine it's a flower. Now, I got some news for some of you who are new. Just relax. You're going to read books that say some of your chakras go clockwise, some of you go counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. That is flat out impossible. The question is why? If you ever go to an acupuncturist, they take a needle. If they want to put energy into your body, they will spin the needle clockwise. They call that tonifying. If they want to take energy out because you have too much, they turn it the other direction. They call it sedating. I hope I got this right. Sedating or reducing. So one is giving energy, one's taking energy. And if you're in the United States, we have this saying called righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. In other words, when you take a screwdriver, if you want to screw it in, you take your screwdriver, you move your screwdriver clockwise. And if you want to take the screw out, you turn the screw counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. You say, okay, what's it got to do with chakras? Well, guess what? That is actually based on what in engineering, when I was studying electrical engineering, that's called the right-hand rule. It's the opposite of left-hand rule. Anyway, all right. Right-hand rule says, let me see, get a piece of wire here. The right-hand rule says, if you have a piece of wire running on DC current, like a battery, that means you want the energy to go in one direction, this way or this way. It's based on the right-hand rule. So if you have a piece of wire, let's say, of course, it's a loop. Let's say you have a light bulb here and a battery down here. You know, we've done this in school. If you've ever done experiments. What they say is like, if your right thumb is pointing to the direction from battery to light bulb, the magnetic field is created in a clockwise motion. Okay? In other words, if this is the light bulb, this is the wire or the lead, if you want the current to go there and light it up, the magnetic field will turn in this direction, which is the same thing as the needle going clockwise. Oh, I forgot Instagram. I forgot to flip you around, so it's the other way around. Okay? Anyway, so essentially, as we just mentioned a few minutes ago, every chakra is an acupuncture point. You go, really? How could an acupuncture point be a chakra? How could a point be a flower? It's very simple. It's how you look at it. The acupuncturist does not see the flower, just see the originating point. You know, like just imagine this is the chakra point. It's a flower going like that. So they just see this part. So when they stick the needle, they stick it here. So when they're turning the needle, they don't realize as they turn this point with the needle, the entire chakra is spinning. So when they turn the needle clockwise, the chakra turn clockwise, making the energy go in. If they turn the needle counterclockwise, the energy goes the other direction, the energy goes out. Righty-tighty. If you have a tiny screw where you go right, you want to loosen it, go left. Same thing. Okay? Now, I don't know why the heck we're talking about it, but anyway. So, the chakras spin in both directions. Okay, I don't remember now. Okay, the chakras spin in both directions. So when you're projecting energy, part of the energy is going out. It's going clockwise. Your chakra is going clockwise. But none of your chakras go in one direction perpetually. It's just like you don't exhale perpetually. You don't inhale perpetually. In order for your body to survive, you inhale, you exhale. So when the chakra is going clockwise, it's inhaling prana or chi. As it's going counterclockwise, it's exhaling chi or prana. So your chakras constantly go in both directions. Okay? That's the same reason why a lot of you, when you're meditating, you do this. Because your crown chakra, sometimes it's coming in this way, going out that way. Now, what's got to do with how come when we meditate we use our hands? It's very simple. If you project it directly from your chakras, which we used to do when we first did meditation Twin Hearts, we used to do, okay, be aware of your heart. We didn't go like this. Be aware of your heart, project light. So you imagine the earth, and you, like an anime movie, right? Project light from your heart, and then from the crown. I made those sound effects. And so when we did that, guess what? It does work. The problem is, some people start having chest tightness. Some people start having heaviness. Well, he said, where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. So what happens is you're projecting love, right? It's going like this. When it hits somebody with hatred, they'll be releasing that hatred. And since your chakra goes in both directions, it absorbs part of it. That's why he said, okay, from here on, when we do our meditation, use your hands. So we always let the energy pass through our hands so that the chakra is going like this from our hands. So we project light. If somebody spits out crap, boop, it hits your hand. That's why we don't project it for the chakra. In the same reason why we don't heal with our eyes. I know it's very impressive, like Superman. Right? Heat vision. We don't do that. Because your chakras also have eyes. No, eyes, I'm sorry. Your eyes also have chakras. I'll prove it to you. Okay, go like this. I know this is longer than I expected. Huh? Okay, ready? Hold your hand up like this. Hold it up. All right, ready? Look at your palms. Well, one palm. Look at your palm. Look at the middle of your palm. Now rotate your eyes. Just look around. Just rotate it. One way. The other way. Anybody feel something here? Compare both hands. Ooh, I feel something here. Exactly. There are beams of light that come out of your eyes. Because your chakras, your eyes also have mini chakras. Haven't you noticed sometimes you're standing like this? And you look this way, somebody was staring at you? So, oh yeah, I thought that was just intuition. No! Their eye beams hit you. That's why you go, ooh, what is that? You're not going to read that in books, are you? Of course not. Most people don't know about it. It's because 20, 30, I don't know, who knows how many years my teacher did research with the help of people who can see energy. Oh, the chakras go in both directions. He's like, wow. And he started observing, yeah. Some chakras go, faster, some slower, but they always go in both directions. When it slows down in going one direction, like receiving or projecting, then it gets stuck. That's what you call a blockage. Make sense? So finish what we're saying. That's why when we're meditating, we let it pass through our hands. Of course, you're always going to have people say, oh, I'm very advanced. It doesn't bother me. You know what the teacher said to that? You go knock yourself out. Whatever. Who cares? You're always going to have people like, oh, I'm special. I'm this. I'm that. I've had people like that say, oh, these things, no, I'm different. I'm this and that. Yeah. A few months later, they come back. They have headache. They have chest pain. They go, I thought it doesn't bother you. It's just like, the laws of physics don't bother me. Okay. It's like, some people just have to learn it the hard way. So you know what the teacher says? When they come out, I've had people with big egos come, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I go, Sure, go for it. You want to learn the hard way? Go. And they're shocked. They go, how come he's not? They're almost like challenging you. What? But this, by this, I go, well, I told you what it is. Your mind's made up. I don't want to change the facts. Go. They're trying to get attention. I'm not giving it to them. I don't have time for that nonsense. Because people are like that. Yeah, but in my tradition, go. Do your own tradition. When you can't get out of bed, when you're in so much pain, then maybe you'll believe what we tell you. So, same thing. Do whatever heck you like. Chakras go in both directions. That's the same reason why, think about it, a lot of healers, they don't sweep. Very few traditions actually clean. They just give energy. Yet, when they're done, they go, how come my hands hurt? Because even though you're giving light, your chakras partially go this way, partially go that way. So when your patient or client releases crap, part of it goes to your hands. That's why after healing, we always wash with salt water. And you still get people say, yeah, but in my tradition, we don't absorb negative energy. Okay. As I said, your mind's made up, go for it. And they're really surprised because I don't sit there and argue with them. I go, no. But since your mind's made up, you just have to learn it the hard way. And sure enough, guess what? A few months later, they go, yeah, I think, I'm beginning to believe there's this thing called hygiene. Okay. I told you the first day, but, suffering is a good teacher. Pain is a good teacher. Because in the end, you make a believer out of you. The question is there a way of learning without the pain? Yeah. It's called having teachers in your life. But some people are thick-headed, so the higher beings will say, okay, this person is learning through experience, so you let them be. That's that. Clear? So you can decide what you want to do. I'm sharing this with you because I've had comments from people say, yeah, we don't do all that stuff. We don't do this. We just kind of visualize it. Same thing. That's why in healing, we always use our hands. Can you heal without your hands? Of course you can. You can visualize. You can visualize this. But the difference is, even though you're visualizing healing someone without moving your hands, energetically your aura participates. Yep. That's why haven't you noticed sometimes you get out of bed in the morning, your body feels tired? Slept all night? Then part of you go, yeah, slept all night, had a dream of helping people. How come I feel so tired? Because even though you did not physically move your hand, your energy body participated. So your energy body consists of chakras. It goes clockwise, counterclockwise, so it partially absorbs negative energy. That's why we say in the morning, get up, when you take your shower, put some fine salt, maybe lavender oil, just do a quick scrub. You'll feel fantastic. Clear? Anyway, we went way overboard. I'm supposed to just talk about the heart being the platform of the soul. I hope I didn't waste your time. If I did, my apologies. I just thought that some of you might want to know, and hopefully to prevent you from having discomfort in your life. Shall we meditate? To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master hosui, maha, guja, thank you. In full faith, so be it. Okay, so the whole idea here is the heart. So how do you make the heart more activated? Well, let's do the most obvious thing first, is don't shrink it. Now, I know you guys say, yeah, but my heart chakra is closed. Your heart chakra could not be closed and you be watching me. Because if your heart chakra is closed, you're dead. Okay? What people say, oh yeah, somebody broke up with me, my heart is closed. You don't really mean literally the heart chakra is closed. It's just because of the emotional pain, the heart chakra is smaller. Got it? When you're in love, you love someone, the heart chakra expands. For it to shut down, you'll be dead in 10 minutes. Okay? We just want to be precise in our talks. Okay? So what happens is, when we do meditation twin hearts, it's one of the fastest ways to stretch the heart open. In addition to giving money to charity, doing healing, doing acts of mercy. Because when you allow yourself to be an instrument to bless the earth through your heart, as the energy passes through our heart on its way to our hands, it stretches the heart. It's a shortcut. So some of you who are very introverted, I don't know if I'm ready, or it's COVID times, whatever it is, you can still expand your heart without leaving your house. Of course, eventually you have to, don't be a weirdo. Eventually you have to kind of interact with people, right? So, got it? Right, put your hand like this. Let's make it a little easier. First, imagine people you love in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Just be aware of that center of your chest and your hands. Feel love from your heart. Let it flow through your hands in an image of beautiful pink light and fill them with this wonderful expanding pink energy. Let it spread to your friends, your loved ones, your city. Just let the loving energy spread everywhere. And simultaneously, we'll use the prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Just allow your heart to be filled with so much love and share it through your hands with all these people. Let it spread throughout the entire earth, regardless of race, religion, belief, gender, sex, ideas, whatever it is. Just flood everybody with beautiful pink light. Especially the ones who are going through struggles in their life, financially, in their relationships, their health, psychologically, in any part of their life. Visualize their lives turning around and fill them with beautiful pink light. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. Blessings be to all. Just keep blessing the earth through your hands. If you're sensitive, you might feel a slight pressure in your chest. That's your heart expanding. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Lift that loving energy, remember it's a platform, to your crown. Exhale. So that quickly uses the energy of the heart to trigger the crown. Just be still. Keep your tongue in your palate. Be aware of your crown in your hands. Fill the earth with golden light. Same thing. Bless your family with golden light, your friends, your loved ones, and ever expanding to the entire earth. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness. With understanding, harmony, and divine peace, may all be blessed without exception. So be it. May all be filled with peace, love, and kindness. So it is. Now to integrate the heart and the crown, take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine even brighter golden light just pouring from our heart and crown through our hands and filling your home with it, your workplace, the people in your city, state, country. Let that golden light spread throughout the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. Let every person, every being in every dimension, above and below, every direction be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. Let all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed. So be it. Blessings be to all. Blessings be to all. Just be still. Let all be blessed. Now gently lower your hands on your lap. Your heart and crown are super activated now. Now all you have to do is imagine a beautiful golden flame just floating above your head. Just a beautiful golden flame. Now be aware of your heart. Remember the platform. From your heart, send a stream of love up to the crown, past your crown and into that golden flame. lighting it up. Be still. Again, from your heart, send a stream of love up, up to the crown and into the golden flame, raising the frequency of yourself higher. One more. From your heart, send a stream of love up, up to the crown and into that golden flame. And stay there. The flame is getting brighter and brighter. It's getting so bright. You start noticing that you're inside the flame. You are the flame. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts. You are the spiritual self, the soul, a being of pure energy and light. That is your true nature. Allow your attention to just completely immerse in that golden flame. And listen. Be still. Allow your consciousness to drift deeper and deeper into that golden flame. And within it is an ocean of golden light. You are a droplet of light entering that ocean. Let go, let go. Immerse in that light now. Let go. Gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly. Move your fingers and toes gently and slowly. Just kind of settle back into your body now. Take your time. Just move your fingers and toes, slowly come back. Raise your hands again in blessing. We're going to release excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. Imagine people you love in front of you. Fill them all with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with abundance and prosperity and spiritual oneness. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Bless your job, bless your career, your business with success, with progress, with abundance and prosperity. So be it. So be it. Blessings be to all. Now be aware of your hands and your feet and the base of your spine. Just aim the golden energy down into the earth below us. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed, be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Thank you for your immense blessings. To my teacher, Master Hosui, maha, guja, thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, so we spent a little more time in the heart. I hope you guys are okay with it. And that is what would give you a deeper experience. That is actually the secret of mystics. You know, they say mystics are in love with God. You know, the word love. So guess which chakra they're using? This one. And when they're in love with God, this one triggers this one. When this one gets triggered, you have the waterfall of divine energy. That's why they bliss out. Woo. Okay? So I hope you have a better understanding of the importance of the heart center. In fact, one of the ways you'll know how advanced a spiritual person is supposed to be is their level of compassion or the lack of it. So when you have somebody says, "Oh yeah, I'm a saint, I'm this and that," and you see them beating up people and doing things that are hurtful, you have to go, I think the platform is not set up right. You might remember platform of the soul. That's why I remember many years ago I was studying, and one of the things that was taught was the more spiritually advanced a person is, the more harmless they become. Well, common sense. Think about it. The more spiritually advanced you are, the more you realize we're interconnected. So by beating up someone, you're beating up yourself eventually. It's called the law of karma. That's it. Very simple. Anyway, so I talk a little more about that in that free workshop. It's online. You can go to it. Just go to mastercode.org. There's this spiritual essence of man. We have a full class. I think it's next weekend or the weekend after. But there's a free introductory workshop online. You can watch it. You can learn from it. And then from there, if you have a U.S. address, you can attend it if you like. If not, you can learn it from wherever you are. All right? And just in case you were not with us this morning, I'll be traveling to Florida tomorrow. And so the Wednesday, Thursday, and the Monday Anchor the Light meditations. The morning should be good. Schedule-wise should be the same, 10 a.m. California time and whatever your time is over there. The evening one, I might have to adjust because I just got the schedule and there's some of the times I won't be able to make it at the same 6 p.m., which is 9 p.m. East Coast time because I either be on stage or I'll be on call working on someone. Okay? So I'll just adjust the times to make sure everybody's alerted ahead of time what time we'll do it. Okay? Other than that, if I can ask you to please do one thing, go to mastercode.org. There's the part on giving donations to India, Philippines, and other parts of the world are going through difficulties. It's still there. I hope you can do it. Since we're talking about the heart, which is the chakra of love and compassion, not only do we do it, okay, you're blessed, but that we don't do the physical part. The physical part in showing love is opening up your pocketbook and giving money to people who are in need. Okay? That's it. So it's on mastercode.org, and you see it, helping India, Philippines, and other parts of the world. There's at least 5-6 different charities you can give to. And yeah, we went through all of them to make sure that, at least to the best of our abilities, that they are good stuff, that you're not paying for the CEO's, big party island. Okay? All right. Namaste, everyone. You all have a wonderful evening or day, and we will see you Wednesday.